In this video, I'm going to talk about the 7 things every man should do daily. Hi, Sharp Game coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. And before I get started, if you like this video, subscribe, click the little bell below. That way, every time I upload a new video, you won't miss out. So I've been getting this question for the past 2 to 3 months. People have been asking me some of my daily routines, what are some of the things that I work on consistently to make me become a better person, make me to become a better man, to be on my game as much as possible. So here it is. So the first thing I do is I try to when I walk outside, I don't care where I go. Doesn't matter if it's the store, the gas station, Walmart, Target, work, an event. I like to know and feel confident that my hygiene is up to par. So I smell good, dress good, to as much as humanly possible. I try to take care of my skin. I try to keep everything natural. It's like for my hair, I use coconut oil. I don't use no chemicals, no grease that's at Walmart, or nothing artificial. Like when it comes to cream on my skin, I use coconut butter on my skin. Everything's natural. The only thing that's the least natural is the deodorant that I use. But everything else, lotion, I use coconut butter, everything natural. My hair, everything's natural. I use cologne. I use probably some of the colognes that you use, basically. Nothing too expensive, nothing too flashy, nothing too lavish, But the clothes that I do wear, I just have to be comfortable in my own skin, in my own clothes. That's it. Doesn't matter if it could be jeans and t-shirt, could be a polo shirt and jeans, it could be khakis and a collared shirt, whatever. But I just have to feel good when I hit the door, because this lights, cameras, in action, baby. That's how I roll. So those are just some of the things that I do. And the next thing I do is I try to get out of my comfort zone every day. I try to do something that maybe I haven't done before, or maybe I thought about doing, or maybe I plan on doing at some point. So it could be something simple. It could be I'm going to write something different that I never wrote about before, or I'm going to call somebody I haven't called in a long time, or I'm going to reach out to some of my old school buddies from high school or college, or maybe I'm going to make up for something that happened in the past. So I'll be the bigger person and reach out to this person, try to squash what happened in the past. A lot of that stuff is uncomfortable for me because I don't like to. Things is going well, I don't like to dwell on the past, or necessarily I don't like to go back in the past to rekindle anything for the most part. So that stuff is uncomfortable to me. So, or I'll physically try to do something. If I'm going to work out on this particular day, I'll do something that I haven't done in the gym, or if I'm going to go out into town, I'll go to some place I've never been before. I'll do something different every day. I try to, like yesterday, I went to the park for a run. Now, running, I hate running. I don't like it. But I like how I feel afterwards. Just like I don't like working out. But I like how I feel afterwards. I like the end result. So I try to get out of my comfort zone. I try not to get so complacent and not get so comfortable in my normal routine. So maybe this is something there's something you can do to get out of your comfort zone. And the reason why you want to get out of your comfort zone is because if you're not, this is going to stretch you. Because either you're growing or you're dying. If you're just doing the same thing you've been doing for the past 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you're not growing. You're just chilling. You're just comfortable. And see, if you want to do better, become better as a person, you got to get out of your comfort zone. You at best you're going to be just average and mediocre. So hey, the choice is yours. You can get with this or you can get with that. Next, I would say, don't check your phone as soon as you wake up in the morning. Now I know it's gonna be hard for might be hard for you, but when I get up in the morning, first thing I think is I'm happy to be alive, because there's no guarantee. Some people go to sleep and never wake up again. Will never wake up again. So the first thing I do, I'm happy to be alive, because I'm not supposed to be here by most doctor standards. If you've been following me for a while, I've told this story on numerous occasions in a few videos about my past. So I'm grateful to be alive, and then from there, I drink a glass of water, and then from there, I'll fix me some breakfast, and then from there, I'll eat, get dressed, and let the day begin. That's how I get down, basically, And the next thing I do is I meditate. Now, when I say meditate, I mean like you gotta do something to relax your mind. Now, I don't know what that could be for you, and this is not about a religion. Meditation or doing anything that relaxes your mind, the idea is to calm the noise down. Is to try to focus, because if you're all over the place mentally, if people are pulling you around, telling you to go here and do this and do that, and the kids is crying, your husband's saying this, your wife is saying that, the boss is saying this, you're going to be all over the place. So you have to kill the noise. That's what meditation is, partly what meditation is all about. You don't have to meditate, but you have to do something to relax. You have to do something. You need some me time. Even if it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 5 minutes, you need some me time to relax your mind, sit somewhere quiet, and think. Think. That's what you need. You need to think. You need to become a thinking man, or you need to become a thinking woman. So but in order to do that, you have to relax. You have to sit by yourself and have some time to think for yourself without anybody calling you, the phone blowing up, your mom calling, your dad calling, your sister calling, your brother calling, the TV on, you're looking at Love and Hip Hop. You need to relax. That's the whole point. And the next thing I would say is you got to educate yourself. I'm talking like this has to be like a lifestyle. I mean, your car should be a university on wheels. And if you don't like to read, you got Audible or audiobooks. But if you like to read and you feel like it's hard for you to make time, I'm like, okay, come on now. We make time for what we think. We make time for the things that we really want to do. So don't play yourself. But even still, then, if you like to read one page a day. If you find it so difficult to make time, or listen to audio in your car on the way to work, to work and back from work. That's more than 15 minutes. Because it takes you more than 15 minutes to get to work. I'm just saying, if you live in a big city, it takes me more than 15 minutes to get to work. If it takes you less than 15 minutes to get to work, that's a perfect job. Because most people, they got at least, it takes them at least 30 minutes on average to get to work. But the point I'm trying to make is this. You can turn your car into a university on wheels if you don't like to read. And if you do like to read, and if you have a hard time having time to sit down to read, just read one page a day. Any book on anything that you're interested in. Personal development, online marketing, relationships, whatever area of interest you want to improve or enhance your life, that's what you must read. And this has to be a lifestyle. This has to be a part of your life. It can't be like be going to college and once you learn what you need to learn, I'm done. I've graduated. No. You never graduate on Schoolhouse Earth. This is an ongoing thing. And so next thing I would say is I exercise. Some form of exercise. Doesn't have to be weights. It can be push-ups, sit-ups. Maybe you like to run. I'm not a big runner. I do it from time to time, but I don't like it. Maybe you like riding bike. I mean, you need to get involved into some type of exercise. Sex, that's exercise. If you're not a 1 minute man, if you're a 1 minute man, that ain't no exercise. But if you like to go at least 15 to 30 minutes in the sack, that's exercise. Or maybe longer. That's the best exercise. That's the best exercise, to be honest. But I know a lot of people, as they get older, they don't engage in the sex very often. Especially depending on how long y'all been together, and living together. I get it, but even still, then, if I don't do anything, every other day I'll do push-ups and sit-ups. Every other day, So get involved into some form of exercise. That's all I'm saying. And the next thing I would say is I write down my goals, things that I want to do. Now the idea is this. I don't know how this works, but when we write things down on paper, we tend to put more thought into it. We tend to get more serious. So instead of just telling people you're going to do something, that's not really worth anything. But pen and paper, that we can't forget about that, what we wrote down on pen and paper. That's how this works. And not saying everything you write down is going to come true, but some of it will. I can almost guarantee some of it will, And the stuff that I write down, I can't forget about it. 5-10 years can go by. I still remember what I wrote down 5 years ago. I still remember what I wanted to do 5 years ago. The books that I write, I still remember the stuff that's in the books. So that's how that works, And the last and final thing I would say, this is a bonus. Eat healthy. Now, I'm not saying that, hey, you have to eat a healthy, perfect diet. There's no such thing as a perfect diet. No, not in this country. I would say do the best you can. Try to stay away from fast food, processed food. Stay away from the pig, the swine. Try to eat any eat green, anything that's green. Plant-based diets, vegetables, fruits. Um, Try to stay away from the red meat. Me personally, I like seafood, vegetables, fruits. That's pretty much how I roll. I'm an 80-20 person. 80% I try to get all the proteins and nutrients inside me, and 20% is whatever. Try to cut back from the soda, the sugar and all that stuff. Cut back on the sugar. Especially sugar. It's hard because it's everywhere, but just try to cut back on that stuff. Drink a lot of water. Lot of water. I drink more water than anything. Try not to drink so much. If you're a drinker, if you like drinking a lot of beer, if you like drinking beer, cut back on the beer. Beer is full of yeast. Try not to drink so much liquor. It's like too much of anything is not good. Moderation, my friend. So hey, these are just a couple things that I've been doing on a daily basis for 15 years now. I've been consistently doing these things, and it didn't happen overnight. So hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, click the little bell below. That way you get notified once I upload a new video. So tell me what you think about these daily habits that I have listed. You think you can do some of these things or incorporate them into your lifestyle? Let me know by leaving your comments below. So until next time, I'm out. Peace.